Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another Prize Picks video. In this one, we're talking about the NBA for Tuesday, February 13th. And in this video, we have 5 picks for you guys to consider, so stay tuned throughout the video to hear all 5 of the picks. We also do have a private Discord where we have 5 plus cappers giving out picks, plus our projections. The projections today went 3 for 3. We've also had some massive wins over here. Demon God in the private Discord hitting a couple demon picks here. Plus we got some esports picks. Ghost also in the private Discord hitting some slips. Demon God coming in with more demon hits, getting those massive payouts. And another one of our cappers over here, Parlay, consistently been hitting slips over the weekend, continuing into Monday. So definitely get over in the private Discord. Check it out. It's less than $1 per day on the monthly plan. You get access to the projections and all those cappers getting those massive hits. So to see how we're coming up with those massive hits, definitely check out the private Discord. You get access to all those cappers and the projections. So let's get into the first pick in the video. The first one we're going to go to is going to be Ben Simmons, actually, on the over of the PRA. Simmons has been putting up a ton of stats this year, and looks like he's starting to play some more minutes, which we like to see. Simmons has been rebounding, assisting, even scoring a little bit here and there. So like him even in a tough matchup here against Boston on the PRA. We can take a look at Simmons over here on Outlier, which does have a free 7-day trial if you use the link down below. It's a tool that I use every single day for player prop research. You can see on the season, Simmons has hit this in 9 of 11 games. Obviously, when he's come back, he hasn't been playing as many minutes, but we've been seeing a little uptick in minutes. Played just 18, 13, 20, 20 here, and then got nearly 22 minutes, and probably would have played more if this game wasn't a blowout as well. So thinking we could see, mid-20s of minutes in this one for Simmons. When he plays that much, he's been hitting this one all the time. So you could come over here and give him, just look at games where he's played a certain amount of minutes. In any game where he's played at least 20 minutes, he's 8 of 8 on the PRA for the season. So I think he could be in line for mid-20s minutes, like 24 to 25, and hit this one pretty easily like he has been doing all year. So liking this one to Ben Simmons on the over, the PRA. Next one we're going to go to is the same game. We're going to go to Porzingis. We're going to think this is going to be a closer game here. It is a fairly big spread, but I do think that the Nets can keep it a little closer. It is an 8.5 point spread. You could see over here, but I do think for both of these first two picks, we could see a closer game. Going to Porzingis here, and going to go to him on the points plus assists on the over in this one. So liking Porzingis as well. He's been scoring super effectively. If we come look at Porzingis over here on Outlier, probably trying to prove that he should have been an all-star this season. You could see the over on the points plus assist here. He's hit this in 54% of games this year, but he's hit this in 4 games straight. He's gone for 28, 34, 32, and 28 combined points plus assists. Just needs to hit 22 in this game. Getting a good matchup here. And scrolling down, you can also see the uptick in minutes. So in his last 6 games, he's played at least 27 minutes, but obviously they won by 40 in this game, so he only had to play 27.7. But in closer games, he's been playing at least 28 plus minutes. In the actual close games, he's been playing 31 plus minutes. So we can come look what happens when you give him more minutes this season. You can see if he plays at least 28, he's hit this one in 64% of games. If we give him just 31 minutes, he's hit this in 74% of games, 14 of 19. So really liking this one for Porzingis, and he's just been playing a lot better as of late as well. So that's going to be the second pick. For the next one, we're going to come over to OddsJam. OddsJam is a great tool that also has a free trial if you want to check it out with the link down below. You get 25% off as well for using that link. One of their top picks over here is going to be Jay Crowder, under 8.5 points. Basically what OddsJam does is compare player prop sites like Prizepicks. We're on the tab right now. They have Underdog, Fliff, all the ones up above, and they compare them to other sports books. and see what their lines are. Because Crowder, the best chance to hit here, minus 165 on DraftKings. Caesars and MGM actually have this at 7.5. So DraftKings really likes it at this line, and then other sportsbooks have it lower, including Fliff has it at 7.5 as well. And Fliff has it at minus 120 to go under 7.5. So Crowder against the Miami Heat, he's been playing massive minutes, but still just hasn't been scoring very effectively, even given those minutes. So you can see they have it at 7.5 over here, but we can also take an alternate line of 8.5. He's hit this in just 8 of 23 games so far this year. And as we're actually hitting it earlier in the year, we can look at, basically his last 14 games, he's only hit this twice. He has been playing bigger minutes with Chris Middleton out, but Miami also a great defense, 4th in the league, giving up just over 110 points per game. Jay Crowder just hasn't been scoring, so we could also see a blowout in this one. Honestly, Miami Heat with no Jimmy Butler in this game, so I think there is another chance for a blowout in this game. It is a 8.5 point spread, but unlike the Celtics and the Nets, I do think that Milwaukee may cover this spread in a game with no Jimmy Butler, so going to be going here to Crowder on the under of 8.5 points in this game. Then for the next one, we're going to go to another under. We're going to go to Josh Giddey, less than 10.5 points. This line may look really low, but Giddey has been struggling this entire year basically to score the ball, and especially as of late, and he just hasn't been getting minutes, honestly. Like last game, watching the game, he played like 2 minutes in the fourth quarter, and it was a pretty close game. So just hasn't been playing that much as of late. You could see he's hit this over barely under half the games this year, but as of late, the minutes besides this game where he just played 41 out of nowhere, in the last 8 games, basically besides that game, he's played 26 or less minutes. So we can just look at games in 2023 where Giddey's played 26 or less minutes. He's only hit this in 39% of games. Again, Orlando, tough defense here, so not really liking this one for Josh Giddey. Going to be taking the under for him at 10.5, and really a number that he's struggled to hit all year, especially now when he's not playing as many minutes as he was earlier in the year. Going to be going to him on the under. Tough matchup against Orlando as well. And then we're going to go to the last game. We're going to go to Kevin Durant over on the points of 26.5. Great matchup here against the Kings, who give up so many points, play super fast. Durant has already had some nice games against them this year. We can look at Durant and see what he has done against them. You can see in 2023, he's hit this one in 65% of games. As of late, wasn't scoring as effectively as when he had this in like 15, 16 games in a row, it looks like here in the earlier part of the season. But Kings giving up the 22nd most points. And then we can look at head-to-head. 2 of 2 games so far this year. Durant has gone over it at 28 and 27 here. Going to be a fast-paced game. Durant going to have to score a lot in this one to keep up with the Kings. But he said this in 65% of games, so nearly 2/3 of games he's been hitting this. If we do think it's a close one, he should be in line for like 35 minutes in his last 20 games. We can come over here and look and then come down and see basically his last 16 games. Besides one blowout 30-point game, he's played at least 35 minutes, so he's been playing a ton as well as of late. So definitely liking Durant here on the over of the points. One of our cappers over here in the private Discord has been hitting slips all weekend, and on Monday you could see hit another one for you guys in the private Discord, so definitely check it out. Ton of big wins over here. Demon God, the gold VIP roll over here, has been hitting a ton of demon slips, and a ton of people over here in the private Discord hitting big slips, because we do have 5+ cappers giving out picks in the private Discord every single day, plus our projections that we hit 3 for 3 on yesterday, as you can see over here, that we run every single morning. Definitely get over here, check it out. Less than $1 per day on the monthly plan. We'll see you over there. Subscribe to the YouTube channel and like the video, and good luck in the NBA tomorrow.